This video is going to examine the tool Marginal Revolution University, found here at mru.org. These are resources that directly pair with the textbook Modern Principles of Economics by Tyler Cowen and Alex Tabarrok, but can be used in any economics course, even if you are not using those. It could be used in any course where you're just needing a little bit of some economic stuff. So I'm going to briefly go over some of the tools that they offer for anyone who might need some economic resources in their classes. So the easiest thing they offer is a series of videos, so both in microeconomics, macroecon, and some higher level classes, econometrics, a few other things. This everyday economics and money skills are especially helpful in other classes. But I want to look at microeconomics, as that is what I am teaching closely soon. And for all of the sections in their book, there are videos, which is the introduction, the chapter on supply, demand, and equilibrium. Everyone has a video, so here's a nice video on the demand curve. And along with the video, there are teacher resources, some explanation, other resources on how to teach that material, a transcript of the video. Subtitles are available in a number of different languages. You can download the video and offer it, and some practice questions that students can use to make sure they understand what they just watched. But that is not just these wonderful videos that MRU offers, but also a wealth of other tools. So for instance, they offer here what they call Econ Inbox. Econ Inbox they send an email at the beginning of every week. You send them a basic schedule of your class, what you're going to be covering each week in class, and they send you an email with any of the important things. So for instance, if you were covering inflation this week, they would send you some key news stories that covered inflation so that you could have some timely material to share with your students. Oftentimes they'll have some other graphics, some really fun videos. I'll explain this video I actually have used in class about how the tooth fairy tells us about the rising cost of parenting. I actually find that the cost of a tooth is going up. Parents are putting more and more money under their kids' pillows for a tooth. And they explain, why is that? Well, economics can give you why. Some podcasts for students to listen to and some other resources. They give you a ton of stuff every single week, all for free on exactly the topics you're covering then. But they also offer entire unit plans. So there's an intro to econ plan that's supposed to be coming out in the next couple weeks, career readiness plan in the age of AI that's super helpful, money and inflation, international trade, GDP, all these important economic ideas. They'll have whole units that typically take 5 or 6 classes with all of the material provided for you completely for free. And perhaps my favorite thing, these wonderful little interactive practices. So if you're wanting your students to practice, say, this first one, practice understanding price ceilings, you're going to have a nice little equilibrium. So you try the interactive practice, and we're going to see just that. Well, the graph shows the market for gasoline in India. The Indian government decides to impose a price ceiling on gas, as shown here on our supply and demand graph. And so we are to select the consumer surplus. So they've put a price ceiling on this. Let's see if I remember how. Consumer surplus price ceiling. Can't go above that. We're still going to be at equilibrium. So demand, it's going to be, I believe this should be consumer surplus. Not quite. I hit on, okay, I'm moving too quick. And so, all these tools, Marginal Revolution University offers completely for free an absurd wealth of information that they offer to any teacher teaching an economics class or any other class where they might want a touch of economics here and there. I highly recommend it. Marginal Revolution University.